All right, welcome back to another show, everybody. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe. I'm here with my partner in crime, OG Zo, as usual. I also got my man's Smoov Smoke. He's in the house. I got my man's Dion. He laying in wait, and he in the house as well. We may even get a peek in from Peeps, at some point.
So he might peep in.
Right. Peeps might peep in. So we kind of got a crew rolling in tonight to check out another song by Tom Macdonald as we continue down the Tom Macdonald rabbit hole. It's something that I'm seeing is a thing kind of out there on the internet, and we're going down the rabbit hole as well. For everybody who's been following up to this point with me and Zo, because you probably seen more of us in a lot of these shows, but Zo, he introduced me to this guy, and we've been like really going down this hole because he's an extremely talented artist. I've been liking a lot of the stuff, his messages and stuff that he's been putting out there, but I'm not gonna hold this up any further. I'm gonna allow Zo to go ahead, and then he's gonna play the rap, and we may stop a time or two just to kind of break down some things that we're seeing. But
I have to regroup after a minute.
Right. Because I know people be tripping. They want to hear the song, So we're gonna go ahead and let Zo do his thing, and then we're gonna give our commentary.
Man, it's easy for these rappers who have it all. Talk about the days when they used to be sad. I guess I can't relate to being famous and wealthy. I'm 28 and still praying for the day I have a chance. Maybe y'all can help me out though. I'm just trying to take care of my household. I don't even want to make my mouth go. I just want to win before the system that I'm in gets a hold of me again and starts to squeeze under my chin until I'm out cold. Dear rappers, can you help me? I'll even take a selfie with your album that I bought. I got every single CD that you ever fucking dropped. I spent everything I had and I never had a lot. Oh my God, what a mess. Your words help me deal with the stress. Used to contemplate my suicide the nights I was depressed. Used to pop you in a boombox and sit up on my desk. Listen to your music till I felt it in my chest.
It is great.
No, go ahead, Smoov.
No, you first. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No. I because all I was gonna say is that first of all, I'm liking the fact that of course it's the rap is more like a pen letter to all of the rappers, any rappers that he's looked up to apparently in his earlier life, and the guys that inspired him. He hasn't named anybody yet, but
he had the Eminem record though.
Yeah, he did.
I was about to say that. So, like, did he just take a shot at the bully?
No.
It's homage. It's homage because if you feel, but actually, I mean, he does kind of come at him though, which is legitimate the way he does come at him. Like, I feel the same way about rap nowadays anyway, because it feels like you get less emotion, and it's just all about the buck now. It's not about the real rawness of the shit.
Yeah,
it was.
No, you know what that's when y'all start speaking of that though. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a song that Kanye did on one of his albums. I forget the album, but it was Big Brother was the song, and it was a pen letter basically to Jay-Z, just kind of outlining the fact that he looked up to him, and like some of the hardships that they kind of went through, the bumps in the road that they went through on their journey. So it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, but I'll let Zo continue to play the song so we can get through this. So.
But these days it's like you don't have nothing left. Your music feels kind of like you're trying to write a check. Everything is digital, I mean no disrespect, but I'm paying even more and you give me even less. What the fuck? You taught me to think, you taught me to grow, you taught me the things to survive on my own, but now you teach me to drink, you teach me to smoke, you teach me to think. Every woman's a hoe. I don't want your Xanax.
That's real though.
I love that.
That's real. That's real.
Your money in my face and try to tell
it.
me that it's art.
For your money in my face, you try to tell me that it's art.
Yeah, just a drug addict on TV. I can't hear another fucking song about abusing medication that I had to take just to stay alive. There's more important shit than what you wear and where you live and who you fucking, what you drink and what you spend and what you drive. Rappers full of bullshit. Rappers just a marketing vehicle for the product that the man wants you to buy. Rap about a full clip. Rappers just promoting different liquors and varieties of ways that you could die. Yeah. Dear rappers, can you help me? Are you almost out of alcohol to sell me?
You know, I'm so feeling this right now because I mean the way that he's detailing like how hip hop has marketed and promoted so many of these ill things. When we look at our culture today, a lot of the drug culture, a lot of the gang culture. You know, just all these things that are being promoted to us in the music, you know, and he's speaking about that kind of stuff. So I think that's big. But y'all can get y'all thoughts about that too.
Man, this man is killing this shit. Like I'm over here really listen to what he's saying, and he's speaking that shit. You know what I mean? Like he coming with it, bro. Like.
Where Dion at, man? Where Dion at? Dion, where you at? Dion, man, what you feeling about this so far up to this point?
Hey, he not lying though. Like you said, it's a lot of just people just talking about sex, money, and drugs. That's it. It's more to talk about, man. Talk about how you being a good father. Talk about how you just there for the people. Talk about something that's educating the people other than, like he said, bringing them down. Because a lot of that is leading people in the wrong way. You probably not even really living like that.
Word.
Yeah. I could feel him though. I was feeling that though. And he can really rap though. It ain't trash or nothing like that. He can really rap. You listen to it.
He's spitting. He's spitting, man. This man is a monster. But Peeps, I know you kind of just crept in here. I don't know how much of it you've heard up to this point, but what's your initial thoughts just from the little bit that you got?
I done seen him a couple of times before, just in people sending me stuff and just in passing. And you know what he's saying ain't wrong. I mean, you know, there's nothing that he's saying is wrong, but you know, to play devil's advocate on that, man, we did have a generation where people were talking about, you know what I'm saying, loving each other, taking care of each other, or just telling stories about the things that they saw. You know what I'm saying? Almost as a cautionary tale. And then all of a sudden, gangster rap and all of that stuff took off, and it's been a downward spiral.
Right.
It would be no market for that if we didn't put our money into it. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
We're the ones that put our money and made these artists go platinum and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with it, I'm just to blame as everybody else, man. I love my NWA. I love my 3-6 Mafia, and I don't shoot and kill nobody. I don't sell drugs. I don't do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, no offense to anybody that does do their own thing, right. But you know what I'm saying? You know, the shit is catchy. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I do accept my role in where we are right now with this culture, and we're kind of all to blame on that shit, man.
Yeah, no, you right about that, and I could delve into that because that was deep what you just said, Peeps. But I'm gonna let Zo play more of the song so we can go ahead and get through this. So go ahead, Zo.
You to buy rap about a full clip. Rappers just promoting different liquors and varieties of ways that you could die. Yeah. Dear rappers, can you help me? Are you almost out of alcohol to sell me? Tell me, cause drinking every night can be the way to getting wealthy. If I'm really being honest, all the shit is overwhelming. I need someone to look up to. You're living in a country that elected Donald Trump. You're living in a country where police are killing people every day, and all you want to talk about is doing drugs. You've been blinded by the money. You've been blinded by the cars. You've been blinded by the women. Don't know who the fuck you are. Thought I knew you when I spent $100 on a ticket to your show, and now I I feel like you stole my fucking money and I'm broke. Man, you taught us how to rap and you taught us how to dress and you taught us how to act if we wanted to impress. Now you're teaching me to live like I know you never would. What you're preaching to these kids is keeping them inside the hood. Your Xanax bars or your fancy foreign cars. Throw your money in my face and try to tell me that it's alright.
But that's how the music industry is, man. It's nothing's positive, you know, and if it is positive, it might start out positive, it quickly went bad. He just pointed out how everybody has a price now, so it's not about the money. It's not about the art. It's not about just the wanting to be a better person, man. And I mean, you talk about everybody's just a drug addict on TV now. That's just how it is.
That was what was that the end of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I remember a time where we used to make fun of people who used to be clucks. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly. that was my generation, man. Like it wasn't cool to be a cluck, but now, you know, everybody hitting that medicine cabinet now. Like it's acceptable by society now, and everything is acceptable now. You know what I'm saying? Not to, you know what I'm saying, dap on anybody else's parade, but you gotta have some sort of morals. You gotta have some sort of, you know, code that you live by. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's gotta be, man.
No, I think Tom Macdonald, he made a good point of when he said something about, you know, the rappers basically pushing a lifestyle on the people that they wouldn't even live. You know,
exactly.
and so there's a lot of these rappers or entertainers in general who realize the power of their music, you know, and they wouldn't even subject their own family members, kids to this stuff, but they would to the masses. You know, they would deliver a message to the masses that they wouldn't even entertain in their own house.
You seen it with Cardi B when she took her kid out of the room when she was banging that WAP. So
yeah,
I mean that definitely is something that needs to be like looked at. And I mean, we can't do bad forever, man. It's trial and error, and you know, I think a lot of people are on the same movement now, especially listening to people like him. You see that it's out there and it's more common. You know, everybody just sees shit through a little pinhole, and they think that that's real. That's everybody. But that's just where you're at, you know, that's just the people that you surround yourself with. So, you know, if you start expanding and networking.
You're right, man. Dion, what about you, man? What was your final assessment, bro?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like we need to tell people more about the goals and good, bad, and the ugly. Like we're started from the bottom, because nobody started from the bottom. I mean, everybody, it's people that started from the bottom, but nobody did it by themselves, though. We need to like.
I think we just need to educate these people, man, and just I know I've more than likely said this in prior shows, but if people just knew how to separate this stuff and treat it as entertainment. You know, because I really, like Peeps said, you know, that there's a role that we have to accept in this because, and I've said this before, I actually love a lot of, you know, gangster music, you know what I mean? If you want to call it that or whatever, you know, like the NWAs and, you know, anybody who you looked at that's probably promoted a lot of this stuff. I like a lot of this music, but at the same time, I know in my mind how to separate, you know, the fantasy elements of this stuff from reality, you know, and I know that rappers, they do a lot of, they overindulge what's really happening in their life. So whatever's happening on some basic level, they just take it to the extreme and say, hey, I'm sitting with Pablo and all this other stuff when that's not real.
Counting bricks.
But I do love the fact that artists like Tom Macdonald are exposing, you know, those type of elements just to make guys think about some of this stuff, you know, because I think it's okay to have this stuff, but again, it has to be stressed that you know, these lifestyles that these rappers are talking about and they raps ain't real. You know, it's just rap, you know, so yeah, no, Smoov, where you at, man? You got any last, anything else you want to add in there?
Oh man, dude is dope, and I hope he keep pushing that motherfucker positive energy to the people. You know what I mean? And people need to open up their eyes and see what's really going on around them, bro.
Can you open up your eyes, Smoov? Is your eyes? No, I'm fucking with you, bro.
He's just
shit, boy.
Yeah, no, I already know, man. I already know. But yeah, no, this was another interesting part in our journey with Tom Macdonald. We're gonna be doing going down this hole because I'm so interested not only just to hear the music, but to actually give some type of analysis, because I really don't think a lot of times when we hear these songs with these messages that we really listening, you know.
Right.
So I think I'm proposing that we put the onus on ourselves right here to promote that and put that out there for people. So we're gonna be your educators, people. Look at us. So yeah, no, we're gonna put out this stuff and we're gonna give our little breakdowns of this stuff. So that'll be a fun thing to do when we take this journey. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, we enjoy putting out this content for you all. We enjoy the fact that people are actually interacting and you know, shooting us with songs. Shout out to everybody who's done, you know, I know Jeremy has gotten there. I forget his last name right now. I know it starts with a W, but I know Jeremy, Elaine, you know, Just Me. A lot of these people, they've been shooting us a lot of great ideas. So we really appreciate that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share with everybody that's out there. Let them know we here. There's You Made Roscoe on Facebook as well, where we post the shows. So yeah, just come join in the fun. And like I said, we'll give you a lot more of these shows like this. But any last words before we get up out of here, fellas?
Don't glorify the wrong shit. You know, I mean, you can be entertained, but take it as entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
I love that. That's a strong statement, Peeps. You always the depth.
So powerful.
The depth of Peeps. You
know, a man of not many words, but very powerful.
Right. He gonna hit you with a whole shit ton of shit with two, 3 words and shit. But Smoove, what you got?
Man, it's just peace. And just, man, yo, open your eyes, B. Open up your ears and listen.
Yeah, shit is real. Dion, what you got for us, man, before we get out of here?
Man, follow your dreams, man.
All right.
Something you're passionate about, just go for it.
I love it. So yeah, we here, y'all. We finna get up out of here. So we will see you guys again very, very soon. And until next time, deuces.
Deuce.